We're back with yet another Kickstarter product. This one I'm really excited about.
Alright, calm down.
No, I won't, because this is the iZYREC Smart Mini Recorder. So a big thank you to the company for sending out a few gadgets for us to test and see what we think of them. But first, with this particular voice recorder today, let me just take it out for you guys to see. And alright, this thing is tiny. It comes in two different versions, a 32 and a 64GB version. This one right here though, is the 64GB model. I do love that silicone wrapped material. Definitely key for helping keeping it safe in case you drop it, you know what I mean? But as well as being able to operate the iZYREC recorder in a manual mode, it is also compatible with an app too. So it should be fine to work with both Apple and Android devices. And what's good is that through that app, you will most likely be provided with updates from time to time. Obviously, look at it, it certainly is a discreet device. It has two Sysonic microphones built in, a simple manual and app mode switch, and you know what, it's bloody super light.
Hey, stop swearing.
No, it is though, it only weighs 18 grams. It's wafer thin, just 6.3mm thick. And this iZYREC Smart Voice Recorder is designed for meetings, interviews, and it will enable you to record your ideas on the go, do voiceovers, etc. And because it's so compact, it doesn't look like your typical recorder. No! So you can indeed record your conversations very discreetly. Although, to be truly honest, even though you might feel like a James Bond character, entrapment is a real thing, and recording should be really done with everyone's permission. So don't be doing it! Now, accessory-wise, we are provided with a little shirt clip. Woo. But for some reason, guys, maybe because this is indeed a sample model, well, we're not really provided with a user manual. Oh well. But when we look back to that shirt clip, if we look just here, this sticky back around the module, it's actually a magnetic disc. It will indeed need to be pulled out, which is kind of fidgety to do. But once you've took it out, you've got to take that sticky back backing off and insert it just like so. It will now allow you to attach it to your voice recorder and then go ahead and attach it to your shirt. Or if you want to, go ahead and attach it to different areas in your home or office. Now at this point in this review video, we have indeed managed to get to grips with the iZYREC recorder for a good amount of time. In fact, it's been a few weeks. And well, what can I tell you about what we've learnt? Well, in regards to that 450mAh internal battery and that 64GB capacitor, recording time, you can expect up to 477 hours worth of recordings. Okay, yes, you will have to recharge the unit, that's why there's a Type-C charge cable provided. But out of one full charge, you will get a massive 29 hours recording time. Wow! This is after calculating most of our voice recordings that we've done over the past couple of weeks. And to simply record, it is real easy to do. Now if we take a close look at that switch, right now we've placed it in off mode. We're going to flip it to the left and the iZYREC recorder will now start recording in its standard mode. Obviously indicated by the red illuminated light. Now all of the files will be accessible when that Type-C charge cable is plugged into the iZYREC record unit and then plugged direct into your PC or laptop. All files are recorded in waveform. They can be accessible on your computer, but if you go ahead and connect that app, which is quite simple to do by the way, go ahead to that switch once again and flip it to the right. Use the app to connect, and Bob's your uncle. You will now have access to most of your files off the iZYREC recorder on your mobile device. Now using the app, you have many features to be had. First things first, you can upgrade the app, so we're going to go ahead and do that just now. But in regards to the recordings, well, each voice recording will record with a 256KB/second bitrate. Alright guys, so this is exactly what the microphone quality is going to be like when you're recording in standard mode. So no, we're not using the app on our device. We just switched the little switch on top of the voice recorder. It's clipped securely in place on our shirt. Let's rustle around, see what the rustling's like. Now as you can tell, our voice is nice, crisp and clear. Because we've not got that noise cancellation on though, There's a slight bit of a hiss in the background, and yes, if you've got a TV on, or indeed a fan, which we're going to switch on just now, because it's hot in the UK just now, finally. As you can tell, the fan's running in the background and it is really noticeable, but we're going to test out the noise cancellation real soon. You will not only be able to view the amount of memory you have left using the app, but you will also be able to keep an eye on the battery life. There is plenty of settings, so you will be able to choose your recording scene selection, like memo, meeting, classroom, interview and music. Each scene mode, by the way, will have its own specific voice pickup setting, and if you toggle this button just here, you can turn on the noise cancellation. Alright, so the fan's on in the background, the one that we talked about earlier on, and the noise cancellation is turned on. So as long as we're speaking, the outside noise will be blocked out, will be blanketed somewhat, not fully 100%, but it's doing quite a good job right now, right? It's only when we're not speaking that we get to hear it. And as you can tell, my voice is actually still quite clear. Okay, it's not as good as recording in standard mode, but let's take a look at that voice activation mode. So first things first, we're going to activate the voice activated recording. There you go. We're going to back up, press record, and as soon as we start speaking, the voice activated recording will pick up our voice quite precise. Nope, it won't miss any of the beginning of what you're saying. And you might have think I've paused. No, I've not. In fact, that voice activated recording will pause for you, which will enable you to do voiceovers, memos, or even practice your speeches. It will save time going back to those clips and will compact your voice into an audio file, saving you some memory. We found it perfect for doing voiceovers and scripts. And by the way guys, this entire review today, we've actually written the whole review out, and this is in fact a full voiceover using the iZYREC recorder. To be truly honest, the voice pickup, it is exquisite, perfectly crisp voice pickup with no distortion whatsoever when that voice recorder is indeed placed upon your shirt using that clip. And nope, you don't get much rustling of your clothing either when moving around. Now again, when you're recording, that red light will indicate the recording, but if you want to use this recorder while spying or something like that, you dirty birdie, well, you can turn that red light off. So yeah, your wife or your husband won't see when you're recording what they're up to when you're at work. In addition, if you want to schedule a recording, you can do so by selecting a date, then choosing a time, and yeah, it will start recording once it reaches that point. Now if you want sorry. Now, if you want to protect against anyone seeing your files, for example, if you've lost this little unit, well, you can go to the app once again and go ahead and select through that privacy setting. From that point on, no one that has access to the iZYREC recorder will be able to plug it into their PC or laptop and see your recorded files.
No.
When that privacy setting is off though, and you want to view them upon the app, you can go into each recorded file. Again, each recording will be viewable in a waveform, and from here you can choose a pinpoint area to interact with and go back to instantly when you've set a point. You can also share your recording should you wish on many different platforms like WhatsApp, Messenger, email or text. And you know what, I just think that everything is very well thought of. Good accessibility with the app, plenty of features, and I most certainly can recommend this product today. In fact, we're going to give it a full 10 out of 10. If it's still on Kickstarter, go and check it out. I have left a link in the video description down below. If it's not, well, it's not surprising really. It's probably had a real quick release. Oh, quick release. I need one of them. Yeah, so if you want to check this out for yourself, go in the video description down below. But please show some support for this channel just now by smashing a like on this video. Not only that, support us, will you? By subscribing just now and then hitting the bell notification option so you guys stay updated on our new uploads. Now, it's been great doing a lot of Kickstarter reviews this month, and we're going to be back with some more real soon, so stay tuned for them. But if you want to go ahead and see some of our unique past review videos, here's one just there on screen. Go on, we're different than other tech review channels. We don't read off the back of the box, we actually test the products out for ourselves. Just like this one here, look. Yeah, click it will you and support us. I hope to see you guys real soon, and well, peace.